Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye. Today I'm talking about something pretty interesting and something pretty controversial. This topic has been going around on the internet for probably about 3 weeks now, and it's something huge. As we all know, the Olympics are coming up, and I'm going to be talking about the photographer and the event of how these photos were taken for these 2012 Olympic athletes. Now, why was it a controversy? I'm going to be displaying some of the images over here throughout this. I just really feel I need to give my thought about this, and whoever's watching to kind of, even if you're in a tough rut, maybe that this guy was tough rut, if you want to even call it that, then you could think about your environment and what to do, and it's called improvising, something that this photographer didn't do. So what's the deal? Why is it controversial? Well, Joe Klamar, I think I'm saying his name right, was hired as an AFP photographer, and basically he was quoted as saying that he was chosen to do this because of his unique eye and perspective. Well, as I said, some of these photos you're going to see his unique perspective and eye. Don't get me wrong, before I fully dive into it, some of these shots are pretty decent, some of the angles are pretty good. 90% of them do not, 90% of them really just aren't good at all. And there's so many fundamental reasons, as I said, you will see. So basically what happened, he wrote he responded to an article that basically called him out for it, and that there was a bunch of controversy, and these photos were found on reddit.com. If you guys haven't heard of that stuff, it's like the first place to get information, and then boom, it goes viral. So these went viral. Pretty much, my friend found it on Reddit, posted it to me, and I literally looked at these photos and I was just like, are you serious? I was in dead shock that this guy took credit for these professional shots. And I really wanted an explanation why you would even put that out there with your name on it. Because under each thing, if you read the articles, as I said, I'll post below in the link below, why would you even want your name tagged onto that? I would not have taken credit for any of those, because as a collective set, you're putting your name out there. So there was an article that was released that he is defending himself. And it starts off with him saying that he did not have prior knowledge that this was more than just a photography event job. It was actually a studio job. Well, why in the shit did you not call ahead, use your business sense, and figure out that it was a studio job? Seriously, you're a professional. And once again, I'm not just talking about Joe here, and I don't mean to rip him apart, but you are in charge of a great honor. Taking photos for the Olympic athletes of, the United States. What are you thinking? Why didn't you use your business sense? I mean, seriously, you deserve some of this criticism that you're getting. Just wake the hell up. I mean, that was just really, really annoying. So then, to his surprise, quote unquote, when he got to the studio, he was shocked to have found out that he couldn't set up his own stuff. The news agencies and the people there at the photo summit could only set it up. Once again, if you would have called ahead, you would have known. Unprofessionalism. So in doing that, he said, as it being a photo job, he only bought 2 cameras, a laptop, and 3 lenses. Why? Why would you not be professional? Bring your gear. Yes, you want to travel light, but I'm pretty sure you got paid a pretty penny to actually go and do this. And as an honor, you should be able to do much more than that. I think he had a 300 millimeter lens, 70-200, and a 17-35. The lenses are fine, but what are you doing? Bring your lights, bring speed lights. And from some of these photos, the lighting is off on them too. And it's just I don't understand it. If anyone right now has thoughts, post them below. See if you agree with me. When he arrived, quote unquote, it was his horror to see this setup, and he said he had to just borrow space from other photographers. Well, once again, you have to learn to improvise. And once again, anyone watching, improvising is key. Now, one of the main things you see in these pictures is that the backgrounds are wrinkled or the floor is torn. There's holes in the floor. You need to just get out of that damn studio, go into, as I've read a ton of comments on this when I posted this, you need to just get out of the studio, go outside, go to the parking lot, Go on a bench, go in the hotel, lobby, wherever you're at, and do something interesting. Why would you do this? Why would you sell yourself short and take a picture with crappy backgrounds and stuff like that when you know you really wouldn't do that? Now, a lot of people are saying that this was a publicity stunt. Well, it's working for you. I'm talking about you now too. But it's a horrible publicity stunt. Why would you want to get known like that? So he used the excuse that it was the space he didn't know about. Well, that doesn't excuse the bad lighting, actually. It does not excuse cutting off limbs in the photos. That's just from a composition standpoint that you should know. And then the article went on to say that he couldn't edit these images at all. And I know that. You can't like liquefy someone, change it up, and it's like kind of unprofessional. Just like if you're the White House photographer, nothing is edited. They just get taken straight from there. Why in the hell are they posted? If they're that bad, obviously they are. Why would you want them posted with your name? I don't get it. I don't understand. Seriously, like this video if you agree with me right now. That kind of wraps up what he was saying in the article. He was quoted at the end. I thought these were funny. That he only had a minute or two with these athletes at a time. And I wasn't taking pics for a Nike ad, but a news agency. Screw off. You're a professional. You need to get the shots of them. These are going internationally wide, globally wide. Take 5 minutes with them. And seriously, some of the posing, really, a tennis racket or the I can't think of it right now, but the badminton racket in front of the guy's face, you could have taken 3 minutes and gotten a better shot. You should have put more thought into that than what it's done. I know this was a rant, but this was my reaction video to everything like that. I haven't seen many reaction videos out there, just a lot of comments on Facebook, and you know what? Once again, this guy has gotten press. Bad press, in my opinion. Publicity is terrible, but you know what? I'm very disgraced by these photos. From my standpoint, a photographer and artist, and a lot of people, I am extremely disgraced by that the honor was degraded with these photos. No offense to Joe, but seriously, you should have used your professionalism and just common sense to really improvise and do something more. And seriously, enough with the excuses. I'm done with them. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye. As I said, like this video if you agree with me, or let me know below what you think. And I feel like this should be a pretty cool conversation. Take it easy.